Hey everybody, welcome back to Nidus Anarchy series. I'm your host Adam, CIO and co-founder in Nidus, and today I want to talk about how the small cap gig economy has flatlined. So we've talked about this before about how AI is going to replace all the little small development jobs and all that kind of stuff, but there's a new chart that came out from the Federal Reserve economic data that shows the gig request rate on Indeed for people hiring for contractors. And it's pretty interesting. I mean, a lot of it makes sense, but when you throw the key factor of AI kicking into place, it's just shows it's over. So if we look at the chart here, you'll see we've had a huge spike and a huge downcrease, and now it's just flatline. It's down. It's pretty much dead. We're at levels of right after COVID. So if we look back here at the beginning of 2020, we can see we were up here around, what is that, 100? So 2020, yeah, we started around the 100 marker. So we're starting around 100 here, and we dropped. That is obviously because of COVID. COVID happens, everything just stopped. There was just no more development work needed because everything was put on hold. And around, this looks like around August or so, it starts pick up and then just skyrocket north. This is obviously because everyone had to figure out, okay, we need to work from home. I still have stuff to do. I got bills to pay. What do I do? Oh, I'm going to post a job on Indeed to hire someone to do this for me. And that took off. And especially the gig economy, because it was everyone needed something quick and no one really knew how to do it. So people were offering little services here and there, and hire rate was just going through the roof. So if we look at the software development job postings at peak, we're looking at around first 2 quarters of 2022 was peak job posting time, doing over double of what was before in COVID. So everyone's hiring like crazy. And that's also, there's a lot of PPP money going out. There's all kinds of reasons for why people were suddenly hiring remote software developers, because they found out the people that they're paying normal full-time salaries for, they laid them off because they couldn't afford it anymore. And then they just hire a contractor or something along those lines. And everyone wanted to come up with some new tech. Well, what you'll notice right afterwards is starting around June of 2022, there is a sharp decline. And I bet if we were to overlay this with the just overall economy and like how it was performing from not just software developers, I bet there was a dip there as well. But what's interesting is right around here, actually, that is when GPT 3.5 came out. And if you'll notice, there's no recovery at that point. At that point, it is just straight down. So the job postings on Indeed, which is one of the largest job hunting places out there. Also, I should point out, we have a job posting on Indeed right now. So we're one of these little blips here down at the bottom. So if you're looking to join our team and become an IDM engineer, you should go on Indeed. We'll post a link to the job posting below as well, so you can check it out. We're looking to hire for first thing in January of 2025. And we're one of those few people that are still hiring, and we're hiring people, and we're going to train them in AI because all our guys, we use AI to supplement our work because it's faster, better. We can go through checks and have more resilient work that way. But the downside is, because of that, I don't need to hire 4 new people. I only need to hire 1, maybe 2 more people, because with the advent of AI and we know how to use it in our development cycle, we can develop a lot quicker. We can engineer a lot faster. We can do everything a lot better because we know how to use AI with our work, which is, our clients love it because we're cheaper and quicker by like a factor of almost 5 compared to every other consulting agency out there, because we're actually leveraging and using it the right way. But most people don't. And because of that, the software requirement jobs are just completely tanking. People just aren't hiring software developers anymore because they found out, oh, this small little thing that I normally needed to hire someone, like pay someone $100,000 a year for, they don't really need that person anymore. Now they can just have their junior Java developer who is no longer developing Java because Java's dead. And they can just like, hey, just use this AI LM and write it all in Python, and they can figure it out. So yeah, so if you're in the software development world right now, this is going to be a cream of the crop time to get hired. And also, you're going to have to understand AI and how to use it in your daily work, not as a cheat sheet, not as to do the work for you. That doesn't work. There's a whole nother podcast that we have about how that is a problem, but it's how to use AI in a beneficial way. How do you use your LLM within your IDE? How do you use AI to enhance your documentation? How do you use AI to create the images that you would need for your websites and things like along those lines? Instead of paying all these external people and spending all this time and software and resources doing it, it can now be done in a split second. So I have a feeling we're going to see this continuation of flatline from software developer jobs, just because AI is absolutely replacing them. The question is, where's this next spike going? And I can tell you the next spike is going to be in prompt engineering. I've been saying this for a long time. If you do not understand how to do thorough, legit prompt engineering, and not like, hey, answer my question on my homework type prompt engineering, but real prompt engineering, that's where the jobs are going. And that's what we're looking to hire. So if you are passionate about cybersecurity and you really want to play with AI and you're good at development and engineering and you know Python and some Linux, check out the job description because we're hiring. See you around. Later. Nidus has just created the first iOS app made exclusively for identity management professionals. It's called Nidus Breachcast, and you can download it now. It's amazing. We have real-time updates of all the latest breaches that are occurring, CVEs as they come out real-time, really pertaining just to identity management. We have media that's going on this podcast. We're going to be bringing in a lot more others as well. And we even have a complete vendor list of all the identity management vendors and all their products, so you can find out exactly where to download their software, all the documentation. And what's even more awesome is an identity management glossary. All those crazy words and acronyms that we can never remember, they're all listed in there for you. No ads, just pure information to make your life simple.